Hi guys, Tati here. Welcome to Tati's Spice Kitchen. Today is my first episode in the kitchen for you guys. And there has been so many requests for me to recreate my dish that I cook for Rick Stein. So here it is. We're going to be cooking the whole barramundi with potato in a curry sauce and wrapped in banana leaf. Let me take you to what are the ingredients for this dish. Let's start with the fish. This is about 800 grams of Australian barramundi, about 300 grams of potato, but approximately 2 is enough, and some chili. Of course, if you like a spicy, you can use 7 like me, or otherwise you can just use 5. Whichever you like, whatever suits you, because everyone has different level of spiciness in their food, and I don't want to basically burn your mouth. Some garlic, some shallots. We use a lot of candle nuts in our cooking. In Indonesia, candle nuts feature in so many different cuisine. And of course, ginger here is the best to go with curry. I like to use a fresh turmeric because the color is orange, while if you buy the powder, they normally be yellow. So when you have the food ready, you can see the difference in color. But of course, if you can't find it, it's fine. You can just replace that with 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And for those of you who has never cooked with galangal, it's easily found in an Asian groceries, but nowadays in Australia, a lot of supermarkets store them as well. Lemongrass, pandan leaves, kaffir lime leaves, unripe tomato, Thai basil, salt, coconut sugar, and also fish sauce. That's all the ingredients we need for today. And of course, the coconut milk, we need to add it later. Alright, let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is preparing the curry paste. So I'm gonna start with chopping the chili. I like my food spicy, so I never decided the chili. If you don't like it that spicy but you want to have the color, feel free to do that. Next one, chop the garlic. We also need to chop the shallot. We just need to chop it roughly because the blender will do the work for us. With the candle nuts, it's always better that you actually also chop it, because sometimes it's quite hard to actually blend a candle nut. So just to make sure they all properly blend, just chop roughly like this. Next to do with the ginger and the turmeric. So we are ready to make the curry paste now. Let's just put it on the blender. I normally add a tiny bit of water just to make it easier to spin. No need to be too much, maybe about 75 or 60 milliliter. See how you go and you can add up. Alright, the paste is done. Now we need to fry them. Let's heat up the wok. Next is to get the galangal and the lemongrass ready. Just remember, with the galangal, you always have to cut them approximately about 1 centimeter thick. And remember, we have to smash them so that we can get the fragrance out. Same with the lemongrass, you also need to smash them. Okay, I think the wok is hot. We need to pour the oil and stir fry the curry paste. I'm using olive oil to stir fry my ingredients. It's just a lot healthier. It's very important to have the wok really hot and the oil is hot as well. It's very easy to check. Just put your wooden spoon in there, and if it is sizzling a little bit, you know it's ready to go. Now we need to put the rest of the herbs. So I'll stuck in everything here, all the galangal, lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves and pandan leaves. With the kaffir lime leaves, it's really nice if you could just squeeze them to get a little bit more aroma coming from it. Same with the pandan leaf. Halfway through, it smells really nice. You can smell the lemongrass, the galangal, kaffir lime leaves and pandan, and also the fragrance of the chili with all the other ingredients like the shallots and chili. Is just a perfect combination. Oh, just smells so beautiful. When I cook this in the MasterChef kitchen, the other contestant normally can smell that and they know Tati is cooking in the kitchen. When the aromatic fragrance comes out, you know it's basically ready to go. Tomatoes and potatoes are done. Let's get on to the fish. I'm going to cut the fins on both sides. It's very important that when you prepare a whole fish that there is no scale left on the fish. Although the fishmonger normally clean it, it's worth it for you to actually clean it properly. So I normally just start from here. As you can tell, you still have a little bit of that. So just do that quickly, to the front. I wish Abby is here to help me out because she is the queen of the fish in the MasterChef kitchen. There you go, all done. And I normally try to dry the fish properly with the paper towel, just to make sure that there is no scale left in there. Now that the fish is nice and clean, I'm going to score it a little bit just to get the flavor coming into the fish meat properly. You don't need to go really deep, just a tiny bit, open a little bit like that. Let's put the coconut milk into the curry paste because the curry paste is sizzling now and it's quite ready. The next step is to put the seasoning and then put potato in here and let the potato cook so that when you bake it, they already half cooked basically. Look at the color, it's so beautiful, nice red orangey color, and it smells so absolutely delightful. So I'm going to season the curry sauce. I'm basically gonna use 1 teaspoon of coconut sugar, 1 teaspoon of the pink salt. It's up to you, you can use just the normal cooking salt, is fine. I just love to use this pink salt. Just be gentle with the salt because the fish sauce is quite salty already, and about 2 tablespoons of the fish sauce, but of course it's up to your taste. You can add one of these ingredients a bit more, or you can also reduce that. One thing I learned in MasterChef is that it's very important for us to actually taste the food as we go, and we can always add a bit more seasoning, but you don't want to basically put everything last minute and then you could not adjust it. It has already a bit of a taste of the fish sauce, but it still needs a little bit of seasoning. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, just sprinkle that. So here it is, some more sugar. And I'm sure after this the taste will be perfect. I'm gonna put the lids on. It's just for me to lock the fragrance inside and also to let the potato cook, and then after that I can put the fish in and then wrap them in banana leaf and bake them. Now that the curry is sizzling with the potato in them, I'm going to prepare the banana leaves, but beforehand I like to just basically lay some aluminum foil. The reason why, because I want the banana leaf still quite fresh inside, because if you put banana leaf straight into the oven, it can get really dry out. So I like to just put some foil in here, and then I'm going to put the banana leaf. I put a little bit of more like white in here. It's just because it's quite a big fish and I want to make sure that I have enough banana leaf to wrap them. So I put a bit of extra in the middle. Okay, banana leaves done. Let's put the fish into the curry sauce. So the fish is in. I'm just gonna make sure that it's covered a little bit on with the sauce. Oh my God, it just smells so beautiful. You can put each side about 5 minutes because fish doesn't need that long to cook, and we're gonna bake them as well. So 5 minutes is gone. Let's just flip the fish. Alright, the fish is ready to be put in the banana leaf. Here we go, look at the fish, how beautiful, and the smell. Oh my God, it's to die for, absolutely to die for. On the banana leaf, I like to put half of the Thai basil, sprinkle around so that the other side of the fish also get wrapped in the basil, because it's gonna add a really beautiful flavor. So before we put the fish, I'm going to put some of the sauce and also tomato and potatoes in there so that it's all evenly cooked together. Let's just get these bad boys into the banana leaf. Look at that. It's insane. Put the rest of the basil on the top. Alright, so this is ready to go. Let's fold it. So you just fold this way, together like this. Try to be really tight and neat. And then we need to fold this like this, because you want to make sure that the flavor is locked in there. Just use a couple of toothpicks. Do this and make sure that's done, and let's proceed with this side. Just a little bit, another tight one in here. Now it's ready to go. Gonna cover this in the foil. I want to make sure that I lock in the flavor and that the banana leaves can just beautifully wrap the fish, and the parcel is ready. We're gonna put them inside the oven. I set the oven at 180. I normally bake it between 20 to 25 minutes. You just have to have a look after 20 minutes and see that it is cooked or not. It's quite easy to check. You can flick a little bit of the meat and you can tell that it's cooked already. All right, let's do it. It's about time for me to get the fish out of the oven. Let's do it. Oh, the smell when I open the oven is just amazing. I can't wait to open this bad boys. I'm so excited now. I think it's gonna be really, really yummy. What do you think? Oh, the smell of the banana leaves, it's insane. Oh, look at that, it's steaming. It's just so beautiful. Woo. Look at that, it's so beautiful. This fish will go beautifully with steamed rice or fragrant rice or even roti canai or roti jala, whatever you want to do. I leave it up to you. I'm just gonna start